Got the subheading here, laws on immoral relations, forbidden sexual practices. So what you're about to see here is a forbidden sexual practice. And that's why Yahweh Shem Shai is going to bring heavy judgments upon Jake, man. Jake is just wicked. Okay? So without further ado, let's check it out. See? That's the daughter right there.
Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Bahashem, Rakha Ha Kodash. And double honors to the elders and apostles of men of great millstone. And to the rest of the brethren on down is teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Shem Shah. Shalom Bayatah Dabbadah. And to the Hakim and Akwat that's out there repenting. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And also to the speckled bird of our people that's among the other nations, looking like the other nations. Pursuant to Jeremiah 12:9. Shalom to you Israelites out there. This your Hakarab coming at you with a quick one. And I'm just lambing back off the Elder Apostle Gabar lesson that he did. The video you see right here at the top. I'm just going to go into a few scriptures. And I'm going to open up with this one first. 1 Corinthians 14. And let's go down to 33. I'm going to read that. That's just the point I want. It's 33. Right? It's just the point. Let's light that thing up right quick. That's the only thing I want right now. And it says what? For Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the assembly of the saints. Meaning what? The churches of the saints. Meaning the assembly of the Israelites. Bottom line. See? So what? For Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the assemblies of the Israelites. See? And this deed that you see right here at the top, this is confusion right here. It's a reason why Yahweh told us not to do this thing. Not to do what you're seeing right there. See, Jake think when they go into the scriptures that they just read something that's being told to you in the scriptures and you think it's specifically and exclusively only that you don't practice these particular practices with our people. No, these particular practices you don't practice with no people. See? You don't do it. You just don't do it, man. Now, let me go here real quick, right? Because you saw what that old swinger ass shit. And you know these Edomites, they freaks like that anyway. But see, guess what they do? This is the serpent tempting you to transgress the ways of the Most High. Whether you know it anyway, and like the scriptures say, hey, Jake, you're going to be punished. Those, what is, as a matter of fact, let me grab that real quick, because it says, those who are without the law shall be punished without the law, and those that know of the law, you're going to be punished by it. So Jake can try to find an excuse, roughly paraphrasing, but Jake can try to find an excuse. Matter of fact, let me see real quick. Let me see. I know that ain't Romans. Let me see real quick. What is that? Is that 2? Let me see real quick. Let me just punch it in right quick, because I'm getting drawn a blank right quick. Slakia. Where you at? There you go. Well, it was too. Slovakia. Romans, and you see what it says here. Romans 2 and verse 12. For as many as have sinned without law shall also perish without law. And as many as have sinned in the law shall be judged by the law. You see that? You see? So many as have sinned without the law, meaning when it says without the law, meaning you didn't know it. You still going to be you still going to be punished. See? According to the things, according to your deeds, you're still going to be punished. And you that know the law, that know these things that you shouldn't do, and you still did it, you're going to be punished by the law. See? Meaning you're still going to get punished. See? But you see Jake. Now Jake, he might be simple as hell. He might don't know. He might don't know these things that's contained in the Torah pertaining to our do's and our don'ts. But that don't mean he's not going to get punished according to his deeds. You're still going to get punished. See? And then he probably do know. But see, one thing about our people is Jake wicked. They love doing things and they think, oh, you can brag off this. This ain't nothing to brag off. Like Jacob think laying in the same bed with two sisters, which if you had two sisters, ain't nothing wrong with that. You just can't lay them in the same bed. You can't do that. But Jacob thinking that's some big deal. I got both sisters, man. I got both of the sisters there, and we in the bed. I got one sister on this side and the other one on that side. You'll brag off that. See? But you will get punished for that very act. Not for having both sisters, but for performing the act with one sister while the other sister is in the same bed with you. You'll get punished for that, man. Because you've been instructed by Yahweh Shem Yahushua not to do it. Same way for this situation right here. You've been instructed not to do it. And this ain't just with the women of our nation. You can't do this with no women of any nation. See? And these Edomites, they some swinger freak ass motherfuckers, man. And Jake just simple. They just got your ass in sin. They just got you in sin. A couple red devils got your ass just shit that'll get you killed, man. You see the daughter kiss him first, and then the little raggedy ass mama come kiss him secondly. You know, we gonna do it to him. We just disgusting. And Jake, you just simple as hell. Simple as hell, man. But let me grab this though. Let's go to Leviticus 18. Now, you see what the elder he showed on one part it says, matter of fact, let me just punch it up. Right. And that's what the elder showed right here. Right, you see where it says law on immoral relations, forbidden sexual practices. So these things that Yahweh Shem Yahushua to tell us, it's forbidden for us to do these things. Because why? When we was in Egypt, this was the things that these Hamites was doing. You would have saw a Hamite dude, the man, the father, he would have had sex with his daughter. You would have saw the brother going into his sister. You would have saw the mother on her son. You know, you would have saw these things. See? That was not to be done by us. So let me continue. Leviticus, reading from the KJV. Let's go back to it. I'm just going to read from the KJV. Right? Leviticus 18 and verse, start from the top. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am Yahweh your God, your power. After the doings of the land of Egypt wherein ye dwell, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whether I bring you, shall ye not do. Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. You see that? So we cannot follow their practices. We cannot participate in their practices. We cannot do the things that we see them doing. See, you cannot do it. You cannot do it. Now let me jump down though. Let me jump down, right? Let me jump down real quick. Now, but first, hold on, Slakia. Now, let me before you know what? I'm just gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. Let me just jump down. It goes straight to it, right? Now, Leviticus 18. All these things that the Most High is telling us to do. And you can't do these things to this very day. Whatever he said, thou should not do it, you cannot do it to this very day. See? Read verse 17. And it says what? Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter. So what you see right now. So this is, if Jake is doing this, you have to stop doing it. This is what repentance is all about. In your ignorance, you didn't know no better. Okay, fine, you didn't know no better. But once you come across this information, you have to stop doing it. You can't continue to do it, because if you continue to do it, then you've been disobedient to the Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And who knows when the Most High bring your judgment on you. See? So what it says right here, thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter. What do you see right here? You see the little skinny one? That's the mother. And then you see the other one. That's the daughter. Jake think he doing something, but you've been instructed not to do it. See? Now, individuals will try to read this and say, this was told, he was talking about us, that we're not supposed to do this among each other as a people. No, you as an individual, a man, an Israelite man, you can't do this with nobody. With nobody. See? Neither shall thou take her son's daughter or her daughter's daughter. What? Or her daughter's daughter. So just say if it was the mother and the daughter had a daughter, you can't take her either. You want how you want. I had the grandmama, I had the mama and the daughter and the granddaughter. I had them all in the house. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You take one of the three. You take one of the two for this matter. You taking only one of them. You can, if you choose the daughter, you can't have the mother. If you choose the mother, you cannot have the daughter. You cannot do it, man. So any Jace that's out here doing this, stop. Stop thinking that, oh, yeah, I'm the man. I got the mama and the daughter. Stop. Just stop. Because why? This will bring death on you. This will bring judgment from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua on you. See? Don't follow after the lust of your own heart, man. Don't do that shit. That should have caused you to be destroyed. But what it says, to uncover her nakedness, for they are what? For they are her, it's like it, for they are her near kinswoman. It is wickedness. So the Most High said, it's wickedness right there. That is wickedness. It's pure wickedness. See? But you can't tell Jake nothing. Let's grab this one too. Might as well grab it in Leviticus. Right? Leviticus 20 and 14. And you see what it says? And if a man take a wife and her mother, it is wickedness. They shall be burnt with fire, both he and they. So not only your ass, but them two, the mother and the daughter, they will be getting it. That there be no wickedness among you. See? So once again, Jace can't use this as an excuse to say, that was talking about us. We can't have another Israelite woman and her mama. No, you ain't supposed to, as a man, you're supposed to be walking and being representatives of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You can't have no woman and her mother, or the mother and her daughter. You cannot do it. See? And it says what? It is wickedness. They shall be burned with fire, both he and they, that there be no wickedness among you. You see that? Let's get the other one. Let's get it again. It's being repeated again in the second law, right? Deuteronomy 27, and let's go down to it. What do you see what it says right here? The curses of Mount Abal, meaning you had blessings that was pronounced, meaning good rewards that you receive for being obedient, and then you got punishments that you're going to receive for being disobedient to the instructions of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Let's go down to it. 23. And it says what? You see what it says? Curse be he that, curse be that did this, and that curse that. It's meaning punishment. And what will be the curse that you're going to receive? You already saw what it said. It's death. That will be the punishment that you will receive for this. So any of you Jasons out here doing it, you better stop. Because the most of Yahweh Shemel shall be letting you, allow you to receive this information for you to act upon it. And if you still disregard what he's telling you after you receive this message, then what's going to happen? Then you receive the judgment. See? But verse 23, cursed be he that lieth with his mother-in-law. The mother-in-law will be what? The daughter that you chose to be with, her mother will be your mother-in-law. See? And it says what? Cursed be he that lies with his mother-in-law, and all the people shall say, Amen. Meaning, okay, let it be done. What? Let the punishment fall upon him. And what is that punishment? Death. See? It's certain things that's listed in the text where that will bring the sin, transgressions that will bring death upon you, man. And this is one of them. See? So Jake don't get it, man. Jake don't get it. See, but let me go grab this real quick. Deuteronomy, the 5th chapter, right? Now, these things that the Most High told us when he made a covenant with us, let me just read this. Deuteronomy 5:1. And Moses called all Yasharallah, all the tribes, not just the southern kingdom, the northern kingdom also, and said unto them, Hear, O Yasharallah, the statutes and the judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that ye may learn them and keep and do them. The Lord our power made a covenant with us in Horeb. The Lord made not this covenant with our fathers, but with us, even us, who are all of us here alive this day. See? So what it says, the Most High made not this covenant with our fathers. He made it with us. So it's some things that our forefathers was doing that the Most High told us not to do. See? One of them being, just say, an Israelite man going into, put it like this, Moses' mother was his father's auntie. So that she would have been, and technically she would have been his great auntie. And this is falling into the category. This is why I read 1 Corinthians 14:33. When it says, For Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the assembly of the saints, of the assembly of the Israelites, right? This is why, because Yahweh is not the author of confusion. He told us that's confusing. If you go into the daughter and have a child, and then you go into the mother also, and she have a child by you, guess what? That's confusion right there. Because both of those children will be brothers and sisters, or brothers and brothers, or sisters and sisters, right? But the one child that had by the mother, it will be the daughter's brother, and the child that the daughter had, that will be the mother's grandchild. And then the child that the mother had, that will be the nephew or the niece. It's confusion. See? And vice versa, dealing with the child that the daughter would have, the child that the mother would have pertaining to the daughter's child, he would say, oh yeah, that's my brother, but it's also my uncle. You know, that's confusion right there. So this is why the Most High told us not to do it. Going back to my main point. Moses' father, Amram, which I'm finna read it, right? Let's grab it real quick. See, and it states, when it says that the Most High made not this covenant with our fathers, but he made it with us, who are all of us here alive this day. Now, he told us something. I'm going to read it real quick. Let's grab it. Exodus 2. It says, the birth of Mashah, meaning Moses, and there went a man of the house of Levi, and took to wife a daughter of Levi. You see? Now, who was this man of the house of Levi? It was Moses' daddy, Amram, right? And he took to wife the daughter of Levi, which was what? Lawayah, Moses, it was Lawayah's sister, which was Moses' daddy's auntie. Moses' mother was his father's auntie. When the Most High made a covenant with us, he told us don't do those things. Now, these practices was being done in Egypt where our people picked those things up and they learned those things in Egypt when they was among, we was being held captive by them damn Hamites. See, this was the thing they would do. See, but Most High told us, the children who he made a covenant with, don't do those things. Now let's go to it real quick. Exodus. See, it's just like when you go into the scriptures pertaining to us being able to, you could go into your cousin. Now you don't practice these. We don't do these things over here in the Western Hemisphere, but they're frowned upon those things. But according to the script, the Most High said you can have your cousin, a woman that's in your nation, a cousin. You can have her, but these things is not practiced over here. They'll be frowned upon. See, but let me just read this. Right, let's go down. Verse 20. Right. Let's start. I'll just go straight to the point. Exodus 6 and verse 20. And Amram took him Jochebed, his father's sister, to wife, and she bare him Aaron and Moses, and the years of the life of Amram were 137 years. You see that? You see? So Moses' daddy, he took his father's sister to wife. Now these things would have been done. They would have been seeing our people do these things. Well, they would have been seeing the Hamites, Slakia. They would have been seeing the Hamites do these particular things. And a lot of people would have thought that it was okay to be doing. So when we came out of there, the Most High told us, no, you're not to do that. You're not to go into your father's sister. And I'm going to read that also. But let's get this other one, right? Numbers 26. And let's go down to it. Numbers 26. You know what? Let's start here at 57. Numbers 26 and 57. And these are they that were numbered of the Levites, after their families of Gershom, and the family of the Gershonites, of Kohath, the family of the Kohathites, of Merari, the family of the Merarites. These are the families of the Levites, the family of the Libnites, the family of the Horonites, the family of the Mahalites, and the family of the Mushites, and the family of the Korahites. And Kohath begat Amram. What it says? And Kohath begat Amram. See, so you had who? Lawayah. You had the Levi, had his son. Kohath, Slakia, Kohath, and Kohath had Amram. So Lawayah, Levi, had who? Kohath, which was what? A son. And then he had a daughter. Right? And then he had, the son had his son, which was him, Amram. And then Amram went into what? His father's sister. See? Which was Slakia. He went into Levi's daughter, which would have been his father's sister, which would have been his auntie. See? And it says what? And the name of Amram's wife was Jochebed, the daughter of Levi, whom her mother bore to Levi in Egypt. And she bore unto Amram Aaron and Moses and Miriam their sister. You see that? But this was before the Most High made a covenant with us. See, so our people was practicing these things. Why? Because this is one of the things that they saw in Egypt. They saw them Hamites, the father fucking the daughter fucking the brother, the brother looking at his father's sister, and damn, she think, and you know how people have children. The father would have a child, the son, and then the son would get older, and then the father, he was still, and then when the son got older, he would have a son himself. And then his father would have another child, which is a daughter. So the grandson and the daughter, they would have been the same age, meaning uncle. You'll still see that to this day. You'll see somebody that got an uncle and the nephew. The nephew and uncle, they the same age, or the nephew and the auntie, they the same age. Cause why? The grandfather still had another child, and the son, he had another child, and they grew up at around the same age. So that's what took place. See, but they were seeing these things in Egypt because that's what these Hamites was doing. See, now let's go to it real quick. Back to Leviticus. See, and a lot of our people they don't even know this. They be they're frowned upon it. Ugh, that's disgusting. See, you don't know nothing. But see, let's read this. Let's go to it real quick. Right? Let's go down. Now remember what he said in Leviticus 18. He said, "You're not to do." Let's read it again in verse 3. After the doings, because what did it say that what he did? He came across it when they was in Egypt. This is before the Most High made a covenant with us. Now, Leviticus 18:3 again. After the doings of the land of Egypt where ye dwell, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan where I bring you, shall ye not do, neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. Now you see what he says, after the doing of the land of Egypt where ye dwelt, shall ye not do. These are the things that they was doing. Let's go down to it. Leviticus 18, and what it says right there. 18 and verse 12. Thou shalt not uncover. This is when the Most High made a covenant with us. He didn't make this covenant with our fathers. He made it with us. And what did he say? Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's sister. She is thy father's near kinswoman, meaning she's your auntie. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, for she is thy what? Mother's near kinswoman. You see that? Basically, she's your auntie. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's brother, meaning the daughter. You can't look at your father's brother, which will be your uncle, and say, I'm going to get my uncle. You cannot do that. See? You cannot do it. When the Most High made a covenant with us, you cannot do that. See? Now, and when it comes to cousins, hey, that's fair game there. That's fair game. Can't nobody say you're wrong for that. But when it comes to the nieces and the nephews, you cannot do that. You cannot do it. You see that? And it says what? Thou shalt not approach her to his wife. She is thy aunt. See? You can't do it. You cannot do it. Let's get the other one. Leviticus 20 and 19. And it says what? Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, nor of thy father's sister, for he uncovereth his what? Near kinsman. For he uncovereth his near kin. They shall bear their iniquity. You see that? See, but it wasn't no iniquity during the time when our forefathers was in Egypt. Because why? The Most High didn't make it a covenant yet and tell them not to do that. When he made a covenant with us, now he told us not to do it. So we're not to do it. And I just read that just to show, basically, things in the scriptures pertaining to what we can't do, of which our forefathers was doing in Egypt. See, but we've been instructed not to do it. See, so we got to follow these things, man. See, period, point blank. But he don't say nothing about your cousins and stuff, but he telling you, you can't go into your auntie. My auntie the same age as me, and she fine as a motherfucker. Nope, you can't have her. You can't have her. Where it says in the scriptures that you cannot do it. See? So it's things that he told our forefathers, things that our forefathers did before he made a covenant with us. They was doing those things. You can't go back and read that and say, oh, see, we can do it because see, this did it. No, once he made the covenant with you, you cannot do it. See? It's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. But I'm going to end it off there. Giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Racha HaKodash. Shalom, Yasharallah.